What's up, Internet? Welcome back to Myst. In the last episode, we found our way through a good portion of what I think is our first age here, our stone ship age, as I reminded myself by editing these videos. Yeah, so we have assumedly not much more to go. There's not much more to see here, but we'll have to figure that out on our own. Yet again, very grateful for the amount of support that I've gotten on the channel because of this game. Thank you. Just absolutely thank you. We've hit 1,000 subscribers as of me recording this video, which is a wild benchmark I was not expecting to hit as quickly as I did. So appreciate everybody coming to enjoy the ride, and a lot more coming right afterward. It seems like I'm destined to have to play Riven after this, so I will certainly do that once we get this one done. But I'm not rushing it. We're enjoying our time here with Myst, and we're going to continue doing so. So where we left off in the last episode, we've explored what I think is all the spaces, and I think what's left is our compass situation, which I think has something to do with this little with this viewer up here, right? So we have 360 degrees, which is an obvious thing, and downstairs we have a thing that's not 360 degrees, or 36 buttons. There's not one, it's not a one-to-one, basically. So now it's just about figuring out what does it want us to do in terms of matching them. I think it's possible it's the ships, right? Because the ship is very clearly on like 120 almost exactly. And then, but this ship isn't. It's on like a 185, which is a little weirder. I don't think it's anything rocks based because there's so many, and I'm not seeing anything that's standing out to me as just very specific. Like this is what you should be looking at. What other stuff? I have this giant mountain rock, which goes from 260 all the way to 320. So what would that mean? That would mean 290 is the center. What is I guess the middle is the peak. It just looks bigger just because of the perspective, but it's just about as tall as what I'm standing on actively. And then what else is there? So it's the two ships at 120 and 185. I guess there's the lighthouse, which is at 135. And that's about it. This island isn't giving us much. So, let's turn on the lighthouse, and let's try the ships. I think that feels pretty good. There's so many buttons that it feels like maybe you have to hit multiples, which is what's making me think about the ships, the two parts of the ship. Alright, let's try it. Now, I know, again, it's not a one-to-one on the buttons, because I think we counted 31 or 32 buttons on the last episode, so we should try to figure out what that means. Let's see. Down we go. I know I said I wasn't going to run, but this is a time-sensitive thing, so we shall be running. Other side! Okay. So let's take a look for a second. So, and on the last episode, we figured out also that these two like girder pylon things, that's actually, so this-ish would be lighthouse, right? And then there's these things. Yeah, there's stuff to look at for sure. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, hold on. Which is the button directly in front? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next one starts with 9. So yeah, there's 32 because it's 8 per quadrant. So there's 8 per quadrant. That means if we're talking about this being 360 degrees, that's 90 per quadrant. So it's okay. So it's 90 degrees per quadrant. So it's not exactly a 1-to-1. So it'll be, what is that equivalent to? If that's 0 and that has to go to 90, but there's 8 buttons to do so, is it like, it's not like 15, but it's something close to that. It's a little bit more than 10. Okay, so in that case, if this is due north, 120 would be something like here. Ah, mother. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Alright. I don't know about that one. And this is interesting too, right? That this is lit up. Why is that lit up? Let's go back and turn it back on again. This might be a little bit of trial and error. Not process of elimination trial and error. Like, I'm not trying every button. I think that would be a crazy stunt to try to pull. But definitely going to try a couple different things. Oh, yeah, also, I realized while I was editing the video that I accidentally solved this puzzle here. So basically, this is the barrel that we like let a little bit of water out. I was confused by that. So I managed to, the first time I came in here, have this water drained. And then when I let the water out of the barrel, but then sealed it back up, I actually let out the water that was in there so it could float. Basically, that's what that puzzle was. The idea was that I was trying to get this chest to float, and I unintentionally set all the conditions correctly to do it, which is very funny and on brand if you've seen any other stuff that I've done. I don't want to say frequently, but there's always one puzzle in every game that I managed to solve completely by accident, and we've found our one for this one. Which is great. I love that. I love by experimenting and me just toying around with stuff that I found stuff out. But I try to not completely blunder through puzzles. You know, I always try to at least figure out, even if I've solved it by accident, like why did I solve it? So now I know. Now I know why. Okay, so what is the math on this? It's 0. I shouldn't be doing the math while I'm on a timer, probably, but that's okay. So that chip didn't work, or that button didn't work, but I should maybe try to figure out if there's... So 180 would be here, right? If we're talking about that being north at 0, this would be 180, and the other one was at 185. So theoretically, this button should work. Yeah, that's not going to be it. So hold on, before I leave, I know we're gonna have to deal with some beeping, but let's do a little bit of like calculations here. So if we're talking about having 8 buttons go from 0 to 90, right? So we're saying that this button is 0, this button is 90, because that's the way that the compass up there turns. So then from that, I need 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 90. Right? Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 90. Okay, so what does that mean? I need to 90 divided by 7? So 90 divided by 7, according to my calculator, is 12.85 every mark. So if I did that number every time, what does that mean? So if it's 0 plus 12.85, first one is 12.85, then the next one would be 25, next one would be 38, next one would be 51, next one would be 64. Okay, we're on this one. This is 64. Next one is 77. Next one is 89. Okay. That's 89. And then this is 102. Does that work? Or is it supposed to be... Let's do 90 divided by 6. So the 90 divided by 6 is straight 15. Does that work also? Sorry, the beeping. 0, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75... 90. No, I'm 2 off. So what is 90 divided by 8? 1125. So let's try that. So if the first one is 0... Okay, first one's 0, then 1125. Just do plus 1125. This is 22.5. Then we have 33.75. Then we have 45, which works. That's correct because we're on a... Right, we should be midway through. Then we have 56.25 next here, right, in this middle point. 67.5. 78.75. 90. Okay, we've got it. Okay, so it's 11.25 per thing. So if that's the case, this is 101.25. This is 112.5. This is 123.75. This is straight 135. This is 146.25, 157.5, 168.75, and 180. Okay. So now I have a record also. Thankfully my phone has the record of the numbers that we just checked. So if we're talking about doing the ship, we're not going to have a clean either side, I think, right? Because the numbers that I just calculated for are going to land on 191.25 and... Right, because I need 185 and I need 120. So yeah, that's as clearly 120 as possible, and the number that I get is 123.75. Now I could go for that, I could try, but that feels wrong. And then I have 185, which I won't get. I only have 180 straight. So that doesn't seem correct. So now what else is it? Is it the mountain? I didn't do up to that number, but I'm assuming no. You know, it could be, there is a sun icon on the compass. It could be the sun. What is the sun stationed at? Can we see that in here? Kind of. That's at 170 something. See, yeah, same thing though. The sun, as peaking in this compass, is peaking between 170 and 180. And I don't have actually any number between 170 and 180. I just have 180, if those buttons are to be believed. So, I'm thinking, is it lighthouse? Because lighthouse is sitting at a clean 135 based on the tip of it, and 135 is a button I can press. It's the midpoint between 180 and 90. That's feeling correct. We just had to suss it out. I think we know. I think that I'm feeling really confident in that. So let's turn on the buttons and see if that will do it. Now the question is because we can kind of guesstimate where the lighthouse is based off of the positions of these two pylon things, do I have to actually click the button that's what's close to it, or do I do what I just did and click it? I'm not sure, but let's start with what I just did, and hopefully that works. All right, here we go. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. And then I don't know how much else in this age we have to do. I wonder if another secret room is going to open up or something. It's the fun part about not knowing almost anything about this game is, like, I just have no idea what to expect. So this is 90. From 90, we got to go 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons over. Oh, I clicked an enter button by accident. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going for the one in front of the orange thing. All right, well, that sucks. Going back again. Going back again. Not the misclick. Sorry if I sound congested. When I wake up in the morning, sometimes I just get so congested. Um, this is an early morning recording. If you can't tell, it's sometimes tough to tell with me. But if I'm kind of a little huskier voice, a little late night, that's typically our late night recordings. When I'm a little bit quieter, a little bit kind of more chilled out. The mornings are the more frantic. I maybe make silly mistakes because my brain has not been introduced to the world yet. I'm sure you all relate. I know some people are asking about why I don't do longer episodes. It's because of work. I can't be on a video for a long time. Blueprints is the only game that I'm actually forced to do it. All right. Oh, that did work. Beacon solved the compass puzzle. Okay. All right. I feel good about that. What happens now? Okay, so we have lights here. I don't want to move too fast. Where... Oh, wait. I wonder, does the boat have something, right? Because there's that room underneath. Possibly. Let's try. Because the boat has that room that we've so far gone. Yeah, look at that. So I guess the power just stays on now, which is cool. Let's go over here and flip it to the boat. Because that's basically the only space we've left untouched at this point. Yeah, look, there's power down here now. Yeah! Excellent. Doesn't look like anything to see here, other than the desk. Okay, yeah, this button is lit up now. Awesome, okay. What do we got? Ooh. Does this mean what I think it means? Do I get to go back? I think that was the building from the beginning. Stone ship. Found a way back from stone ship. Yes! Oh, that's so good. Okay, so now I'm actually curious about something. Cool. All right, so I've made my way back. That's wonderful. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my familiar sites. I'm curious if I could go back. Can I just, at will, fly back between the ages? I'm assuming yes. Yes, I can. So now, basically what I just did was found a way to connect the two. I've done the Metroid shortcut moment, and unlocked the way back home. Cool. All right, great. Yeah, and I'll just keep this open. Wonderful. Love that. Okay, cool. All right, so now we'll go back. So I guess we could take out another puzzle now. I love taking on more puzzles. That's my best thing. Okay, great. Let me just check, make sure that everything's still working. Everything's still working. We love it. Okay. Okay, so in that case, we are doing pretty all right. Let me just pull up, where is my notepad? Here it is, because I have those other answers on them. Okay. Very nice. All right, so we did this puzzle here for our stone ship age. So now we are doing something else, assumedly, for the thing. Let me just... Okay, so I did get this. This is the only thing that we didn't really use in the last section, so I want to make sure that I have that. Okay, great. So, other stuff that we got from the tower clues. So we got our dates. And now we did get a thing that said 59 volts. So I think that's what I want to do next. So let's do 59 volts down here. So I got the idea of the puzzle. Now I just have to figure out how to actually do it. So what we found out here was that every one of these buttons attributes to a certain number of volts, right? So when I turn them on, that dial on the left tells me exactly how much I get per situation. So we're gonna just figure out how many each individually does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So now I'm running them down, and we're gonna just dictate how much does each one go up by. So 1 goes up by 10. 2 goes up by 7. 3 goes up by 8. 4 goes up by 16. 5 goes up by 5, very fitting. 6 goes up by 1. 7 goes up by 2. A lot of smaller numbers. 8 goes up by, never mind, 22. Okay. 9 goes up by 19. And 10 goes up by 9. Okay, so if I can get to... Let's start with 9. Why not? Is there a way to get me to 50 from here? So if I did 10, 8, and 22. That's 49. I need another 10. I could do 7, 1, and 2. I mean, yeah, right? That's 59. Is that what they're looking for, though? I expected something to pop when I did 59, but I guess not. Let's... Generator switches. Power to ship. So the ship is not getting that power. Oh, are the switches outside? Are those not on? Hold on. Maybe that would help if I actually turn the power on. That's not humming in the like it was before. There was definitely a humming before happening. Yeah, there was like a generator hum before that I'm not getting. What do we got? Is there like a final lever or something that I gotta pull? Because it stays active, which is good. Huh. Okay. There's something about this I don't get. Okay. I'm gonna let that be for a second. Let's try to figure out what the other thing I have is. So I'm assuming that this goes all the way to the ship. So the ship will be the thing that's done by. We did the thing that was the safe code, and I don't know how that works either. That was our 724, right? And then we did this. This ignites. And that starts something mechanical. Oh. Whoa. What? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, wait, I gotta take it down. Hold on, hold on, hold on. That's so funny. Hold on, wait, 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 wait. Go back, go back, go back. Does it stop growing? Can I take it? We're riding a tree. Oh my god, that's a great puzzle. That's really funny. I didn't even look, which I guess is on par. I didn't look at it enough. Hello. All right. What do we got? Ooh. Music cue. Aha. Okay. Does this also help? Okay, so that'll bring us back up when it's time. Okay, got it. Understood. This I recognize from a book. There was a pattern in one of them. Where is that? This. Future bridge. This is gonna be the age with the other race. The first book that we read. Aha! I should probably remember what the books are called, because this is gonna be a lot more annoying if we don't. Do I dare go all the way back up? So I found out how to do this. I actually kind of want to solve... Can I just get to the books here? And then I could decide. I want to do this one first, I think, before I do whatever the next one is. I'm assuming there's 3 more. There's this one plus 2, because I have clues for four ages. And there's also this button. What does this button do? Unsure. Okay, here we go. Did that not work? Oh, shit. Alright, well, I don't know what to do about that. Well, we're stuck down here, and I don't know what the name of the age is, but that's perfectly fine. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. We're gonna call it the windmill age. Oh, really pretty. Oh, love it. There's an area that, oh, you know, here's another one. There's an area of the witness that looks very much like this, and I never even realized that might be a reference to something. Yeah, that's exactly what this looks like, with the platforms down below and the platforms above. Wow. Beautiful. Okay, great. So it's kind of like a swampy nature thing. Got pentagons everywhere. I'm not avoiding that as a thought process. Oh boy. What do we got there? Okay, so I could divert something. So there's a pipe coming this way. And I'm diverting whether I'm going from... Is that on or off? I can't tell. What do we get over here? That a fishing spot? Aha. Oh. I love the water. Water looks so good here. Um, we might need to do something else to kickstart this. Okay. Ooh, there's a bigger structure up there. So a lot of diverters or splitters. I don't know what you would call that. Yeah, let's just take a look around, make sure I'm not missing anything. At least on this ground floor situation. I feel like I should probably be looking down more than anything. Okay, so I see at least 3 splitters. 1, 2, and 3. Before I go any further, I see some stuff there in the distance. Seems like this might be a good idea. Aha! Elevator. I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to do anything here. I cannot. Okay, so yeah, this is what's going to require the power, I think. So, and I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to go up until I get some sort of power run to all of this. So let's go out here. Ooh, look at that stairs. Another one. We have a 4th coupler. Oh, frog! Are you leading me on, little frog? Oh, wonderful. Hello. Very opposite vibe. We're back to stones and mechanics. Water. Okay, so that's what this is. It's a water pump. Does this hold the water? Huh. So it's pumping in water from the ocean down here. What do we got here? What the heck? Did I turn on an option by accident? Audio? Interface. Sound, context, subtitles. Oh, yeah, I must have turned that on when I tried to turn on the subtitles a while ago. So I'm assuming I want to turn this on. Yeah, I hear it. I hear it's coming through the pipe now. That's awesome. Huh. Okay, so we know now the water's going this way. Because you could hear it based on basically like proximity. And I'm assuming the water's now not going this way. No. Cool. Okay, let's go. Let's take it to the left, though. Because we're going to want to power up that whatever this generator thing is over here. Alright, what do we got here? Aha! A bridge! Fun, water-powered bridge. So pretty. In fact, I might even just take a little screenshot. Cool. I like to put screenshots of like my most recently played game as my desktop background. So this definitely seems like a game that would fit that requirement. All right, this is a different elevator. Interesting. Okay. And I'm assuming this doesn't work also. So let's see. Why weren't we able to get to this before? Or were we and we just were stupid? Is this a crank? Aha! Oh, I get it. Okay, so the pipe, now I can connect to this way. Fun. I love that. Okay, let's make our way over, and then we can, in fact, do this. Alright, so that's going to be over there somewhere. We could divert the water away from here, but let's find the path in which we need to do that first. So it's going to be this one over here, right? So that's the elevator, and then we got this path, which is here. Cool. Now I see what might be the problem, which is that if I turn the water off there, that bridge might go away. And I don't have a bridge to use here. So, is the idea that I have to divert the water enough to be able to... Like, where does this go? That goes to... Oh, this is to a different thing. Interesting. Does this just open if I flip the water over here? It's all about that water. No, it's not automatic. That's good to know. And also better for puzzles. Okay, so from here, if I go this direction, I'm picking one side. Let's just see. Let's see if my theory is correct of what I think is about to happen here. Okay, so that seems like that's working. And now let's just see if the bridge goes down when I walk over there. Oh no. Okay. I was actually overly negative. I didn't anticipate. I was anticipating the game being a little bit more mean than it would have been. But no, it's just move the water, go with the flow, literally. Here we go. Okay, so oh yeah. Elevating up to the treetops. Very cool. Oh. Not what I expected to be at. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, this is my way back. Oh, interesting. Okay, oh, maybe that's why it's not so mean, because it's the way home. You know what, actually? Let's see. What does this mean to do this? I'm assuming we're not going to get any sort of achievement for it, but that's totally okay. That's totally okay. I'm curious about a couple things. Oh, yeah, it is. Found a way back from Channelwood. Channelwood. Okay, that was the answer I was looking for. I was coming back here to specifically figure it out. So we have Channelwood. We have the Stone Ship Age. We have... Was that just say mechanical? So we'd have the mechanical age and then the Celentic age of Myst. Okay. Cool. Very cool. All right. Well, actually, while I'm here, I think I might call it an episode. Let me just make sure. Yeah, we're a little bit on that time now. So we have a good clean break. We'll start up and actually take a look at our Channelwood age in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see any future episodes. Again, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers and to many more. A lot more videos on the channel too. If you want to check out any of the other puzzle games I've checked out, please click the playlist tab and you could see plenty of really cool stuff that we've seen. We're very, very close to the end of Blueprints at the time of recording. We're very close to the end of Blueprints, so you have about 100 hours of game if you want to see me bumble around another different puzzle game. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.